Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be chatting with you. I'm going to be giving myself what I believe is a much-deserved makeover, and I'm going to be celebrating the end of something, the end of my VIP kid career. Have I received official word from VIP kid that I'm fired? No. But I also received confirmation that I do indeed have got makeup on my finger, three negative reviews. So I have one offline negative review. I have one 3 Apple review and then one 2 Apple review from July. So they're adding those three together and saying, you're not good enough to work for this company. At least not good enough to open time slots for now. And so I feel like I am good enough. I feel like I have been a darn good teacher. I've taught 4,000 classes. I've taught over 1,000 classes, over 1,000 days, taught over 4,000 classes. I feel like, you know what I deserve? I deserve an expensive $47 palette. You see, you know what I do? I spoil my kids. I buy them all the best clothes. I buy them all the best toys. I buy them things. And then I devalue myself. And I always look at money and think, why would I spend $47 on a makeup palette? That seems kind of conceited and selfish of me when I could buy clothing for my children, or I could buy toys for my children, or I could buy groceries, or I could pay bills. Why would I buy something for myself? But I am valuable too. And I am worthy of treating myself every now and then, right? So I have watched many a makeup tutorial online while I'm folding laundry, while I'm putting dishes away, while I'm sick in bed, while I'm watching cartoons with my kids. I watch makeup tutorials, but I like makeup tutorials that aren't just like makeup tutorials. I like to watch like true crime, girls that talk about true crime while doing their makeup, Bailey, or girls that talk about funny movies while doing their makeup, or girls that do comedy sketches while doing their makeup. So I like that. Luann is here. Welcome. She says self-care. Exactly. So I was watching, and a lot of times I see all these beauty palettes. I'm like, why would you spend $50 on just like a rainbow array of eyeshadows and I wouldn't use most of them, because I tend to be more of a naturals, maybe a little glitter, maybe a little sparkle in there, natural tones person. But when I saw on a makeup tutorial somebody using the Tati Beauty nude palette, I had to order one. And I just received it today, and I thought, I'm going to do a makeup tutorial, valuing myself. There's Brooke. Hello. I so enjoyed sitting and chatting with you today. You made me have the best day ever. It was awesome. Brooke said, you are valuable. And I've seen that true crime makeup girl too. Yeah, I think she pops up on Facebook for everyone, right? So anyway, I noticed that the palette, it's a little bit different than the one that I saw on the video. You know how sometimes when they do restocks, they change the colors a little bit. So this one has a few less colors than the original that I saw, but I am satisfied. It's $47. Well, I'm satisfied. I haven't yet used it. I just got it in the mail. I want to show you. $47 for a palette. I only would spend $47 on a palette if I really felt like I could use most of the colors on there. And aren't these really useful colors? Look. So we've got the glittery ones, the shimmery ones, and the more, what do you call them? Sequin. So it's called glitter, metallic, sequin, and mate. And then these are called memory, ritual, story, soothe, aura, and poet. So they usually name individual colors, but what she did was she named the columns and the rows. So you can be like glitter aura or whatever you want to do. So anyway, I bought it because I'm valuing myself, and I like that it comes with a nice, awesome mirror. Check that out. So it's a really cool thing, and I'm going to keep it in my office where my kids can't destroy it, because this is an example of what my kids do to makeup. I was going to use this eyeshadow today. my kids took one makeup thing and colored all over this and used up most of this. So I was like, well, I guess I won't be using my cheek blush today. Now, one thing I do when I do my makeup is usually I use my natural color because I don't tend to have really oily skin or really dry skin. I don't tend to have a lot of wrinkles. I like my natural face. I like my natural freckles. I like my natural coloration. I don't tend to do a whole bunch of stuff. But when you spend $47 on a palette, why not put a little powder on your face and give yourself a full out makeover? So I watch all these makeup tutorials and now I'm going to give myself one. So here's my makeup tutorial. Welcome. And I'm going to be chatting a little bit about VIP Kid. So we'll see. This is a powder that I've had. I got this for free from my mother-in-law. She used to work at a hotel. People would leave things behind on at the hotel, and after like a month or two of it being left behind at the hotel, then they would keep it. When she gave it to me, it was brand new. This wasn't used when she gave it to me, but I've had it since my oldest was a baby, so 6 years. So do these things expire? Probably. This is how much I use powder, but let's just put a little bit. I mean, kind of like when in Rome, you know? When you're giving yourself a full out, when spending $47 for a makeup palette, why not put a little powder on your face? Normally, I don't do this. Will it make a difference? I don't know. Some people put all sorts of $50 concoctions of stuff all over their face. I'm obviously an expert at makeup since I said $50 concoctions. I obviously spend a lot of time in those expensive makeup stores that I don't even remember the names of because I've never been in one, right? This is your typical makeup thing. So now Tati, she's a YouTuber, but she's been involved in drama. She sometimes seems like she's the mature adult in the drama, but sometimes it kind of seems like she oversteps her bounds. So this is not me buying from Tati because I think she's an awesome person all of the time and always makes the best decisions as far as YouTube drama goes. That's not true. This is me. I saw a makeup tutorial and I saw a palette that I thought, wow, that looks like a really, really nice palette with really quality colors and really quality stuff. If I were to spend $47 on a palette, that's the one I would. See, look, now I look like a ghost. So now I'm gonna find a little cheek blush. And a lot of times they do like, you know, highlights and lowlights and all these funky things. I might do a little bit of that. We'll see. Let me just see. I've got some goodies here. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you how I got these things. So I got this brush. I used to go to a mom's class. Okay, so back when I was single, I volunteered at a crisis pregnancy center. And then when I had a baby, I donated baby food there. And I suspected that I might be pregnant with my second baby while I was there donating the baby food. I was like, hey, can I get a free pregnancy test? So I was pregnant with my second. That's what I found out. I was like, whoa, okay. And they were like, you should come to our mom's class. And I'm like, are you sure? It was, you know, at a time before I worked for VIP Kid when we were low income. And so I took this mom's class in order to earn like free baby food, not free baby food, free baby clothes and free diapers and free toys and stuff. So, they occasionally on Mother's Day and stuff they had prizes for attendance. That's what it was. And we got to pick out of a basket of goodies whenever we like had perfect attendance for the month and came every week. And I always did because it was my chance to talk to adults, you know? So it was like a mom's class and they taught us like all sorts of things. Like we would learn about like first aid and you know, love and logic with disciplining your kids, like being more compassionate and patient with your children and stuff like that. It was really awesome classes because it was like a Christian place. And so it was cool. So you'll notice on my arm, this red spot right here, that's from a mistake I made today. I was making pizza in the oven and getting the pizza out, my arm hit the oven door. So I think I scarred myself, but oh well. So now I'm going to be using super expensive $3 Dollar General eyebrow pencil. So I like it because it rolls up. Because the $1 Dollar Tree one, you have to sharpen it, and it's a pain because the lead, so to speak, breaks. It's not really lead, but you know. So I like this. It's light brown. Usually I get the blonde, but a lot of times they don't have the blonde color, so I get the light brown. It's my second favorite shade for eyebrows. And my eyebrows aren't fully plucked right now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm excited because the pigmentation on this, it looked really cool. So what I'm going to do, and I never ever wear fake eyelashes, and today is not going to be a day that I do fake eyelashes. So today's not going to be a first for that. I always look so funny with like the eyebrows before I put on the eyeliner. So I'm going to put on the eyeliner, and this mascara I got for $27. I splurged on this because usually I get cheaper mascara than that. But this has 2 brushes, and I bought it from a friend who sells Unique. So I always like supporting small business people. Even if it's an MLM, you know, they need to make money too. So in fact, right now I'm hosting an online party for Pampered Chef because I like Pampered Chef stuff. Whenever somebody asks me to host a party online, I try to say yes because I know how difficult sales are. I know some people depend on that in order to make money. I hate selling for MLMs myself, but I love earning free stuff by hosting parties. So I do host parties for people whenever they ask me because I try to support people and I try to, you know, buy something from them. So I've discovered that I really like Pampered Chef products. So I was like, why not host Pampered Chef party? Earn some free stuff, right? Now, I confess to the lady I'm hosting for, she was like, oh, you haven't quite reached the first level to get any free things. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, to be honest, I don't care because I don't say yes to earn free things. It's nice to earn free things, but I just say yes to try to help a sister out when somebody asks me to host a party because I hate sales. But I know it's difficult, and I know some people depend on that in order to make an income. And so I want to bless another person, you know. But for my party, I'm actually going to buy the highest ticket item from Pampered Chef. So kind of support her, but also get myself an air fryer because I was going to get an air fryer from like Target. But why get an air fryer from Target or Walmart when you can get one from Pampered Chef and support a small business and support a person, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner and mascara first. I don't know if that's how the pros do it, but that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm actually going to follow the tutorial of the girl who her video convinced me to buy this palette. And I'm going to do my eyeshadow how she did hers. So I'm going to use some of the same colors, okay? So I'm using the smaller brush. This is the twisted, oh, what's it called? The twisted something or other. I'm so pro at this. It doesn't have the name on it, but it's from Unique, and my friend sells for them. She was actually in a car accident, and God spared her life, and she totaled her car, but she's okay. She walked away from it okay, just scrapes and bruises. And so she just got a new car. So why not support a friend who could use some support, you know, buy some mascara. I'm probably going to buy like some makeup wipes from her and another one of these mascaras eventually because they're really good. Okay. So I just feel like that was like a lot of mascara on my, it's like, I got a lot on there. Okay. So I'm going to start this video up. Let's see. Yes, let me share the screen, and I'm actually going to be following 2 demo videos. One of them is for the eyes and one of them's for the lips. So first let's do the eyes. Okay. Oops, don't have the sound on. Well, gracious. Why is the sound not on? What's... Oh. I have messed the things up. I had this microphone. Let me see if I can get it to work now.
It's a Scott Barnes and Tati kind of day. What could we call them? Scotchy? Alright guys, you've seen the title. You clicked on this video for a reason. This palette needs no introduction. We're testing out Tati Beauty today. This is the Textured Neutrals palette, I think it's called. I don't actually see the name on here, but I feel like I saw that on social media. And I am super excited. Tati is someone I really trust when it comes to makeup. I really feel like her standard is high, and I totally trust that she would create something really great. And this palette actually spoke to me, and I feel like it's one that I would probably purchase even if I didn't know who Tati was, which is pretty rare for me actually. A lot of times a creator or an influencer, you know, will release makeup and I'll be conflicted and be like, you know, I want to buy that to support that person, but at the same time I know I'm never going to use that palette. This is not the case with this at all. Like, this is speaking to me like crazy. I love that we have a matte black. Oh, and look at this. See, this is innovative and different. I love that you have the types of shadows here. We have matte, sequin, metallic, glitter, and then across here each row has a name instead of like naming each shadow. That's cute. That's different. It's innovative. Thank you. I'm so over all of the palettes being released that look exactly the same. Okay, so let's get right into it. I am gonna prime my eyelid. I'm gonna use the Revolution, what is this called again? Conceal and Hydrate. Ooh, that is really fair, y'all. I probably should have used a different color. So guys, I really didn't watch any reviews on this palette.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that because that's something I've never ever done. I've never primed my eyelids before, and I don't own eyelid primer. But when in Rome, am I gonna use, how many times am I gonna use that expression today? So Cindy said, what would you use the black for? She actually uses the black kind of for right by her eyeliner, and it looks really good. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but probably not. But I might, who knows? But yeah. A lot of these colors are really useful. So I'm going to go ahead. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to prime my eyelid with concealer because this is such a profession. This is Dollar Tree concealer. I love this thing. And I'm priming my eyelids with it. Is that something people do? Am I the first to ever discover that you can prime your eyelids with concealer? I have no idea. Right now, I look like a clown. So we're gonna... Why am I priming my eyelids with concealer? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. But here we are, figuring this out. So I don't know. And let's keep going.
I just wanted to like completely form my own opinion because sometimes other people's opinions get in my head, you know, and then I can't get them out of my head. The only thing I saw was Trend Mood. I saw her swatching every single color like with her finger. Beautiful. Probably the most like delicious swatches I've ever seen. And then I accidentally saw a clip of Allie Glines, I think, reviewing it, but I like turned it off when I realized what was happening because I just want my opinion to be untainted for you guys. Let me really quick try and fix the saturation on here so I don't look like a ghost. My hair looks yellow. Okay, so just for fun, I do want to swatch a couple of these. I know swatches, like finger swatches, don't mean very much, but it's just kind of one of my favorite parts of playing with makeup. So let's try the glitter shade from the Poet row. And I am sorry that I don't have, you know, beautiful nails. Hopefully you're used to that by now.
Oh.
No, this can't be real. No. No, Tati. Do you see that? I've never seen a pressed glitter like that. I have seen pressed glitters that have impressed me before on the finger. And then when you go to swipe them, it's like, oh, you were so promising. That's legit. Okay. My engine is raring to go. My engine's revving to go. Okay, what else looks fun? We have the sequin shade of the Soothe row. Let's try her. I'm so nervous. Yes. How about the matte shade in the story row? Are you serious? How could this even be created? Ooh, we gotta try the black. Hello. If this is a good black, this will be very exciting. Thank you, Tati. Oh, I'm excited right now, y'all. I'm gonna take the matte shade in the story row, which was this kind of orangey guy right here, and we're going in. This is.
What is this? Sorry, guys.
Sigma brush. I don't know what brush it is. The E38. Okay, looking good.
Wait,
looking
what color
nice.
is she using? Okay, she lost me. I think she's using the sequin story, right? 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to go back and forth between her big and me big. Okay. But actually, I'm not going to do the same as her. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do metallic story right there. So I think she's using one of these orangey ones over here. I'm going to use this metallic-y one right here. Because I want to. Sorry. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so pretty. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? I like it. Okay. I really, really, really like it. Okay. Do I like it $47 worth? I don't know yet. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Okay. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm not doing it exactly like her, but I just wanted to do it along with her a little bit.
It's very, I don't even know how to describe feels very gentle on the eye, and I think that actually might be the brush that's making me feel that way, but I can see in my mirror it's like very blendy, keeping everything in mind that my eye is pretty hooded, pretty wrinkly, you know, excess skin, veins, all that, like bearing all that in mind from where I'm sitting, that is very blendy. I'm happy right off the bat, and there's very minimal kick up in the actual, like on the actual shade. So let's hope and pray that I'm not covered in fallout, because I've been like really annoyed by fallout lately. I don't know what happened. My standards just raised. You know what else I did, guys? I set my mirror higher up, so instead of looking down like this doing the tutorial, my mirror is right there. If we're lucky, maybe it'll be a tornado.
If we're lucky, maybe there'll be a tornado.
Now for fun, I'm going to take this kind of berry tone from the Poet Row. This is the matte shade of the Poet Row. And I'm kind of just going right over top of what I just did, but only in like the inner third.
Okay, wait. I don't know what an inner third
Now that right there looks patchier than a 13-year-old.
Okay. Wait, let's make me bigger. Okay, so she said the matte row of the Poet. So she's getting this one right here. I would rather do the sequin one because it's sparklier. Sparklier, is that a word? More sparkly? I'm gonna do what she's doing though. So she's not totally doing all of this orangey right here. She's just doing like the lower half of it this color. So I'm gonna try to do what she's doing. She's a makeup artist and I'm not. She like went to cosmetology school. She literally does people's makeup for their weddings. So I'm not going to do it exactly like her, but hey, I'm doing something. Playing around with makeup today, guys. It's fun. So I'm going to put a little bit more of that other over here. So do I know what I'm doing? No. Am I having fun? Why, it sure seems like it. I feel like I'm hanging out with some friends, trying out some makeup. So I look like I have a rainbow on my eyelids. So there's that. Let's push play again.
facial hair, but I think it could be my fault. I just have those saggy lids, you know? Let's see how it corrects itself. Yeah, see, like, I was able to get the skip to go away without having to do too much. I did not get skips on this eye like I did on that eye, and I just got a little less on my brush. I just barely touched it. There's kind of a lot of pigment in this shade. You do not need a lot. It packs a punch, my friends. Okay. I think I'm gonna be really brave right now and go in with the black. I tried not to be too heavy-handed. I just kind of gently touched it, and that is how much is on. Can I take the wrapper off of this brush already? I'm nervous about working with blacks with no like cream shadow on my lid to make it stick. Wow, wow, wow.
So
wow,
you
Mousy. This is insanity.
So, Cindy Bennett, if you're still watching, she's using the black right now. I'm not gonna right now. I might in a minute.
Honestly, it's pure insanity. I'm not just saying that. Like, I'm not friends with Tati. She has no idea who I am. She also kind of strikes me as the type of person who wouldn't be offended if somebody was honest. I'm amazed. I'm not being biased. I'm amazed. Man, that black is crazy. It almost has like a slight, like it's matte, but it has like a creamy look to it. I don't know if you can see it. See how like when I turn, it just barely catches the light.
I changed my mind. When in Rome. How many times will I say this in this video? I'm gonna put black eyeshadow. What am I doing? On my eyelids. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'm doing what she's doing to see what happens. Oh my gosh. And also, this is so pigmented. I tried to wipe it off on my hand. I'm going to have to wash my hands. So I started doing it on my paper. This is very pigmented. I like that about it. I like it. Because it makes it worth the money. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing here, but we are following a makeup tutorial. Golly. Oh man, guys, what am I doing with my life? This is oh my, what have I done? I don't know. Let's push play and see where she's going with this, guys.
It's not shimmery, but it's like moisture. It's like a moisturized black. Is that a thing? What am I saying? Oh man, imagine using this palette on beautiful non-hooded firm eyelids. That would be a trip. I mean, like majorly swirl that brush off so that there's like no excess black and try and just give myself a little softness here. Let's see how this black does when you try and soften it. Like, does it go away? Does it turn gray? Does it turn patchy? Black shadows are hard, you know, like that's why a lot of times if I'm gonna do black on my eyelid, I use a cream black just because I feel like it's all fun and games on the mobile eyelid, but when you start working it up into your transition area, that's where things can get a little hairy because you don't want to like take black up too high, but you do want to, you know, blend it out. I'm not loving how it's blending right there, but in all honesty, I don't really know a black powder shadow that does exactly what I want it to do. Okay, I'm gonna flip the brush back over, get a tiny bit of my orange. Okay, in person, I think I got where I was wanting to go. The only thing I'm noticing is like the orange that was out here kind of dwindled a little bit. I think just, you know, from messing with that black, be sparing with that black. I thought I wasn't being heavy-handed, but I think I was a little heavy-handed. And I'm gonna take the metallic shade and I'm skipping a brush. I'm gonna go in with the Gwinger and just see how
Wait, metallic
she
what?
looks. Pretty. Okay. And apply.
She just 1/2 a second. I'm trying to keep up with her. She's using her fingers. She's using metallic. Which metallic is she using? Metallic Aura? I think she's using metallic Aura. This one right here. Now I decide whether I want to use metallic Aura or not. And I think I do. But I'm not using my finger. I'm using my brush that I just used for black. And I cleaned it off on my paper. And my brush still looks black. And so we'll see what happens. Let's try. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never in my life used, oh my goodness, this many colors on my, oh Lord, on my eyelid. It's interesting. So all the professionals use spit to wipe away their makeup. Don't channel. Don't channel. So I'm using Metallic Aura on my eyelid because I know what I'm doing. I look like a drag queen right now. Can't wait till I show my husband and he'll be like, that was $47? No, just kidding. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. We're halfway through this.
Is it very nicely. It's a great eyeshadow. I have to say though, that doesn't seem metallic to me. It kind of just seems like a standard shimmer. Still love it. I'm essentially just disagreeing with like the description of the shadow. Let's go one over to the story row, also metallic. Oh, you cannot be serious. That one's popping out a little bit more. Look how
Okay. Sorry. I put on my brush before she was going to the story row. I decided that I wanted to go to the sequin aura row because the sequin's a little bit like more glittery right here. So I'm going to use that and then I'll use the thing she's using. She's jumping all over the place on me. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. I like that. That's covering up the black. Because I think I used too much black. Because she used too much black, and she admitted she used too much black, and I was following what she was doing. Go figure. I was following what she was doing. Very good. Hey, teacher Veronica. LOL, drag queen, you're so funny. Thank you. So she went one over to the soothe row. Let me go back a little bit. What did she say? Where is she?
it applies very nicely. It's a great eyeshadow. I have to say though, that doesn't seem metallic to me. It kind of just seems like a standard shimmer. Still love it. I'm essentially just disagreeing with like the description of the shadow. Let's go one over to the story row, also metallic. Oh, you cannot be serious.
Okay, so mine is in a different order than hers. So one over for me is soothe, but one over for her is story. So I have the story row, but it's, so she's going story metallic. So story metallic is right here. Now that's not one that I would necessarily pick. I'm going to go with the sequin story, which is one down from that. Just because I do what I want. And maybe I'll regret it, maybe I won't. Let's see. You might hear my husband playing with my kids. I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now, but I'm figuring it out. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see what she's doing.
That one's popping out a little bit more. Look how pretty it is on the finger. It's got like a shift.
I'm going to put the color that she's
We're being serenaded by Nick, as usual. Hope you guys don't mind. All right, I'm going to take the tiniest little whisper of the black and just blend right over top of that. I mean, those metallic shades are beautiful, even though they're not like super metallic in my opinion. Okay, I'm learning. Yes, the tiniest amount of that black is all you need. That's insane. I am gonna, I think, use one of the glitter shades on top of the metallic shade. But what do I want to put on the inner corner? Let's go into the aura row and do the metallic and see how it applies with the brush.
Where are you putting that?
Okay. It's not metallic, in my opinion. It's not bad. I just don't find it to be very metallic. It is, you know, when you swatch.
Let's pause her. Okay. make me bigger. Oh, I am bigger. Oops, sorry guys. Okay, so she's doing Aura Metallic right now. So that's this one right here. Okay, it's not metallic, but whatever. It's shimmery. Aura Metallic right here. And she's doing her inner eye. Now I'm using the brush. She's using her finger. My fingers are so dirty right now. I'm not even, because I've been wiping things. It's just, my hands are a mess. So I'm using my brush. So I'm using that on the inner eye. And it's doing basically nothing. So I'm going to go with Aura Matte. See what happens. Okay, that's going to be more effective, I think, at lightening that inner. Okay, I'm going to go with Aura Sequin. I'm trying it out. Oh, I like that. Aura Sequin is doing what we want here. Okay. Okay. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Let's push play. She knows what she's doing. Let's listen to what she's talking about.
Watch it on your finger, but just like when it gets onto the eye, it's more of just a shimmer. A very beautiful shimmer. And you know, guys, I mean, don't even feel like you need to listen to me, because I feel like the difference in a shimmer and metallic is so small. It's such like a fine line between the two. You know, I don't want to confuse you. It's kind of just dawning on me as I'm saying it. Like, to me, it might not be metallic. I don't hold the monopoly on like what metallic means versus shimmer. I guess in my mind, metallic is like metal, like shimmer on steroids, you know? But I am nobody, and I'm okay with being nobody. You guys get mad at me when I say that, but the thing is, I don't mind. I'm not like talking bad about myself. I don't really think any of us are anybody, you know? Okay, this is pretty and cute. I would totes wear this. Let me like kind of do the rest of my face first, and then I can make a better decision about how I want to do my under eyes. So since you guys are here and I'm all set up, why don't I like try some new face stuff? So I needed a new e.l.f. sponge. This one.
Okay. Bye-bye. So she goes on to do more on her face, and that's not what I'm doing here. So I'm going back and putting more mascara. Now I'm going to play around a little bit more. Ooh, I just poked myself with the mascara in the eye. Do you ever do that when you're doing your makeup? That's how you really know you are a pro, right? Pretty colors, right? Thank you. Yes. She's crazy with her makeup fingers. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I would be getting makeup all over my computer. No thanks. Very good. Yes, pretty colors, right? I feel like these colors, all of these, I could use them, right? At different times. So what's really, really speaking to me is this color right here. It is the Poet Glitter. I'm about to use a bunch of glitter all over myself. Then I'm going to go like with a lighter shade up here. So I did what she did, sort of. I kind of changed it up a little bit, but I want more glitter. I want more glitter. That's why I bought this. I do what I want, right? So I did what she did, and now I'm going to change it up a bit and get more glittery with it. Very fancy. Wow, this glitter is amazing. Later, when it's in my eyes, I may not feel that way, but right now I like it. I feel like a peacock. Okay, I want to use a different glitter. I'm going to use the gold glitter. It's called Soothe Glitter. Soothing me with the gold. Okay. So I'm going to do this one. Oh, and then I'm also going to do the Aura glitter. So I'm going to just glitter it up right now. We're just glittering it. We're just going to glitter. I'm doing the gold glitter on my eyelids. And then I'm going to do some Aura glitter. I bought it for the glitter shades because these are amazing. You can't get these at Dollar Tree. I've tried. The glitter eyeshadows at Dollar Tree are no good. I've tried. Oh, golly. This is clumping. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. What have I done? This is So funny. Okay. What do you think? I like it. I have 3 different glitters on my eyeshadow, on my eyelids. So I think I'm done with that. Now I'm going to do a really fun technique on my lips that I thought it would be fun to do these 2 different videos together. Now, on this technique, they use lip liner. And I don't have lip liner. So I'm going to be using lipstick and doing this technique. It's a technique to make your lips look bigger. Yes, you're so sparkly. Thank you, Joanne. You're so kind. Okay, thank you. I'm having fun. I paid $47 to look like a queen. So this is a lot of fun being this glittery. And oh my goodness, I just had an idea. I have all this glitter on my brush. Maybe I will regret this, but I don't yet. I'm gonna put it on my hand, clean off my brush, rub it together, and put it on my cheeks. A little bit of glittery. A little bit of glitter for anybody. Okay. Okay. So much for nude tones and natural colors. I'm all glittered up, right? So I'm going to put my palette away. And I'm going to follow a tutorial for lips. But I'm going to do it a little bit different. So what they're going to do is they're going to put on the corners of the lips, they're going to put like concealer, basically covering up the corners of the lips. It's kind of a brat doll look where the sides of your lips disappear, and then they're going to overline this part. Then they're going to make dark these sides and light and shiny the inside. So I'm going to be using this lipstick passed down to me from my dearly departed mother. And I'm going to be using this from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be using some shiny gloss. And let's try this tutorial out, right? Okay, let me once again share my screen. Here we go. This one is Raw Beauty Christy, who's currently pregnant. Wait, before I continue, Raw Beauty Christy, she tried to get pregnant for 10 years and she'd given up hope. She wasn't even trying and she got pregnant. It's like a miracle story. So really happy for her. Check out her channel, Raw Beauty Christy, KRSTI. So yeah, you'll probably see it on here. So, but this video is from before she knew she was pregnant, which was January.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another following somebody else's tutorial. And I just did these eyes in another video. If you guys have not seen that yet, I will link it up here. For my lips, I wanted to do something that was slightly paying homage to the Huda video I did. I know I keep bringing this up, but I'll tell you why. Because I had so many comments on that video of people being like, your lips look so good overlined or not so good, but mostly people thought they looked good. And you know what? I appreciate those comments. But I had many we can do.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Nutri. How are you doing? Today we're doing something fun, or fun to me at least. You guys know that I'm not typically a makeup tutorial person, even though I mostly do makeup on the internet. It's just not really my jam. There's so many amazing makeup artists on YouTube. I've just never really felt like there's that much for me to like add to the conversation. But I was lying in bed this morning and I was so inspired to film makeup content. I was just racking my brain for something that I could do. And then I realized that I get requests for this tutorial constantly, every single day in my DMs. And I've always just shrugged it off because I thought it would be kind of a short, uninteresting video. I was like, oh, I'll do it on Instagram one day to show people. But in fact, I think there's a lot of context that goes into this little tutorial and a lot I have to explain for the reasons behind why this works. And as the title implies, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get my signature lips. So a lot of people ask if I've had lip injections. No, I have not had lip injections. My lips are natural, but my lips also don't look like this without makeup. This technique is a combination of overlining and underlining. Actually, there's a lot of underlining that goes on. There's a lot of playing with shadows and illusions, but it's also extremely easy. It doesn't involve many steps, and the steps that it does involve are things that literally anybody could do. Like somebody who's never picked up a makeup brush could still do this. I have a lot of face on my face. I do not have very like delicate, dainty face. There's a lot of face going on there. So even though if you look at my lips, you might look at my lips and think that they're really in proportion to my face, and they're not too out of proportion for me, but I do tend to think I look a little better when this upper lip is just a little larger, and I like to overline the top and bottom, and that's what's going to give you that brat style look. Do you see what I mean? My lips are in proportion, but this area is almost a little too wide for me, and I do want to give a disclaimer that I don't think anybody looks inherently better or worse with certain facial features. I don't consider this corrective. I don't think anybody has to correct what they look like with makeup or surgery or injections or otherwise. It's just sort of a preference on how you'd like your face to align. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to start overlining my lips. But what I'm going to do is start at the corner and make it really dark on the corner, and then come up a little bit. I'm not drawing yet, but come up a little bit higher here.
Okay.
Do you see already between this side and this side, my lips naturally kind of go like this. They sort of slope on the top and bottom. You can see they're almost pointy. They're not rounded. So even though they're large, they don't look as full as I'd like them to look. Already, this side versus this side, this looks significantly fuller, more defined.
Oh God, already. Well, okay, she'll fix this.
Go ahead and do that to the other side. I'm also going to go ahead and take the pencil and go a little bit outside my lip line, actually right at the corner.
Okay. I look crazy. Okay.
See how that already gave me like a significant lift? I think a lot of people have the misconception that they overline their lips on the top, which can work for a lot of lip shapes, but for some lip shapes, that's not where you need the fullness. For me, I need more of the fullness on the side. Now, if you think it's looking crazy, especially when I talk, it absolutely is, and that's because thus far, we've only overlined our lip. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom as well, and again, I'm gonna focus on the outer corner.
Outer corner. Oh.
See how bringing that lip shape down, it looks so much bigger. Pick a lip pencil that's a little bit darker than your lip shape, but make sure that it has the same undertone so that it looks the most natural.
No matter the breed, the size, or the age, all dogs descend from wolves, and for thousands of years they've shared a love for meat. Blue Wilderness is made to satisfy that desire. Feed the wolf that lives inside your dog with Blue Wilderness.
Feed the wolf that lives inside.
So now our lips just look puffy. They don't look that attractive to me, at least. If you like this look, go off with your bad self. But this is not my moment. This is not my preferred lip shape. I'm sure it works for some people, but it's not my jam. So what I'm gonna do before cleaning it up altogether is I'm gonna go ahead and take just a tiny brush and my bronzer. I'm gonna take it on that brush and I'm just gonna go like this.
Oh.
Add a little shadow underneath your lip. Do you see what that did? It's subtle, but it makes a difference. It makes your lip look heavier in the middle, which makes your lip look fuller.
All right.
Next, I'm gonna go into the underlining step. Now for this, you kind of have two choices. I prefer to use my actual foundation shade because I want it to look a bit more natural. But if you are working with a little less lip naturally, then you can go in with a concealer shade or a foundation shade that's just a little bit lighter than your natural lips. Make sure you blend it in really well, but that is an option if you want to add even more fullness. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my ABH foundation. I'm gonna take it and just go like this. And come into the corner of my mouth. See over here versus over here?
What brush are you using? Okay, I'm gonna use my Smith 212 for this.
And just draw it out. See how even though we underlined a little bit on this side, it actually looks fuller than this side and also significantly less ridiculous. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other side.
Okay, so she's like cutting the sides out to make your lips look like taller. Oh God, this brush is dirty.
way too clowny. I have to wipe this off.
It's all illusion, I see. Am I cutting too much? I think it did too much. We're just gonna go with it.
But it's not in a natural way. It just looks like it has significantly more volume in comparison to what my lips looked like before. It's almost like a breast lift for your lips. I'm gonna go ahead and on the top, and what I'm trying to do here is just mimic that circular shape.
Okay.
And again, not taking too much off the sides of the top lip.
Not taking too much. I think I took too much on the bottom, but we can re-add it. I took too much off this bottom side here. I see, it's making the lips look round.
I'm doing nothing of what they're doing.
Okay.
And this is why I say anybody can do this lip shape, because regardless of your lip shape, shortening how wide your lips are is always going to make them look taller on the top, especially if you overline. That's what, if you look at a Bratz doll, it actually has like kind of a ridiculous lip shape. It's all very much packed in the center of the doll. Next, I'm going to take that same liner
Okay, you're on your hand.
and darken up the corners.
Darken up the corners.
Okay, cool.
You look like
All right, well, that was fun to play around with. I'm just playing around. Oh my goodness, guys. So I didn't like what I was doing with my lips, so I just undid it and just did my regular lips. I didn't overline or underline, whatever. I just did my lips. So I'm going to do a little bit more mascara because I don't wear fake eyelashes or anything. But, you know, it's not a bad look. It's not for every day, but it's just for fun. I sure like the glitter a lot. I know that my 4-year-old daughter and my 6-year-old daughter will be like, oh, Mommy, you look beautiful. And my husband will be like, what happened to your face? He might be like, I look pretty. He might not. We'll see. But my 6-year-old and my 4-year-old, they will definitely. Oh, in fact, you know what? Before this video ends, I'm going to bring them in here. We'll get their reaction. Astrid, Deborah, come upstairs to see my makeup. Okay, Joshua wants to come too. Astrid and Deborah, come up, see my makeup. Okay, Luann's got to go. Bye, Luann. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to get Esther and Deborah's reaction and maybe even my 3-year-old boy's reaction too.
I'm doing it.
Come over here.
Where I like your makeup.
You like it?
It's so pretty.
What do you think of my makeup?
Pretty.
What do you like about it?
It made with lipsticks and sparkles on
You
it.
like my sparkles in my lipstick? What do you think?
I really like your sparkles.
What do you like? Look at my face. What do you like on my face?
Your sparkles.
Is it super sparkly?
Yes.
All right. Anyway.
Your whole face is so sparkly.
I was playing around with makeup. Was that super funny?
Yeah.
All right.
wait,
Okay, we're going to say bye-bye. We're going to go show Daddy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. This was just for fun.
Can I put this on?
Sure, baby. Okay.
Is it sparkly? Right. Come on. Is it sparkly?